What is something you never found out the truth about? My mom was a single parent and worked 2 jobs to support us. We lived in a small apartment and I knew we didn't have much money. One day when I was about 10, I was at the store with my mom. I saw a toy I really wanted, but I knew better than to ask for it. My mom saw me looking at it and asked if I wanted it. I said no, knowing we couldn't afford it, but she insisted and bought it for me. I was so happy, but I could tell my mom was upset. Later that night, I heard her crying in her room. I didn't know why, but I felt guilty for wanting the toy. The next day, I noticed she had a bruise on her arm. I asked her about it, and she said she had slipped at work. I didn't think much of it at the time. A few days later, I saw her talking to a man outside our apartment. He looked angry, and my mom looked scared. I asked her about it, and she said he was just a friend from work. I didn't believe her, but I didn't say anything. Years later, I found out that the man was her boss. He had been harassing her at work, and she had reported him. He was fired, but he blamed my mom and started stalking her. The night she bought me the toy, he had followed her home and tried to attack her. She fought him off, but he left the bruise on her arm. She never told me because she didn't want me to be scared. I still have the toy, and every time I look at it, I remember how much my mom sacrificed for me.